Welcome to the Quiet Grove YouTube channel. My name is Julia, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of xTool's brand newly released S1 Laser Engraver. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of xTool's brand newly released S1 Laser Engraver. This is a 40-watt fully enclosed laser engraver. Along with it, I have their honeycomb base, which I'll explain to you in a moment, as well as their air assist unit. So this is, like I said, xTool's brand newly released diode laser, and it's the first fully enclosed 40-watt diode laser on the market. I'm really excited about it. Right now I already have the xTool's M1 laser, which is also an enclosed laser. It's a 5-watt unit, so this is definitely an upgrade for their 40-watt unit. And one of the things I love about this unit specifically is the laser module is interchangeable. So you can have it at the 40-watt or the 20-watt. You can switch them in and out if you get the other laser heads, and you can also exchange it out for their IR laser, which has the ability to engrave on like a variety of different metals and plastics. So it expands your universe of what you can make with your laser. So when you order your S1, you will have to choose whether you want the 20-watt or the 40-watt, but do be aware that down the road, you will be able to switch out those laser heads. At the moment, right now, they don't have the individual lasers for the 40 or 20 that you can switch to, but that will be available eventually. They do have the IR laser available right now that you can purchase, so you can switch between the regular diode laser and the IR laser. So let's get to unboxing and show what it comes with. So the main laser itself is this beautiful large box right here, but there are a lot of accessories that you can purchase to use with your S1, and two of those accessories is the honeycomb base as well as the air assist. And so let's start out with those since they're smaller boxes, and I've got them right here. The honeycomb base is a base that you can put inside your laser that basically allows more air to flow underneath your materials to allow a cleaner cut, not only on the front side of your material, but also on your back side of your material. So it makes a huge difference when you are doing laser cutting to have the airflow underneath your materials. You get cleaner cut and less scorch marks, which is very, very important. So what comes with, so you have your instructions on how to use it. These are little clamps that you can use with the honeycomb that are magnetic. And then let's open this up. And as you can see right here, this is your honeycomb base. So it's nice and thick, and it's a metal base, and as you can see, these are all little holes so air can flow in and around each material as you're cutting it. So this is an additional add-on that you can purchase with or for your S1 unit. Very much worth it. I highly recommend getting the honeycomb. I did not have the honeycomb for my M1, and the M1 comes with little triangular risers, which do help, but having the honeycomb would make like a huge difference on top of that. Now, your S1 will come with ventilation for your unit. However, the air assist is an additional thing that you can order for your laser engraver. And how the air assist works is you hook it up, and there's actual plugins on your unit itself, and what it does is you can adjust the airflow, and it will pull out and suck out the extra fumes and ash from the air as you are engraving and as you are cutting with your laser engraver, so you get a cleaner cut, and it makes a huge difference. You know how you'll see certain items that are like engraved or cut with a laser, and there's all these brown scorch marks around it? Well, this like cuts down majorly on that effect. So you get cleaner, beautiful cuts with your laser engraver. So you have your tubing. Let's show you. So this is how xTool's beautifully packages their materials, which I love because it shows that they're packaged carefully and in a way that your materials, your machines and accessories and materials aren't going to be damaged in shipping, which when they're at that price point, you really don't want them to be damaged at all. So there's a little, this is your control box. And I like the fact that the control box is separate from the main device. So you put this next to your laser engraver and you can set it for auto. You can turn it off because there are certain projects where you will want to turn off the air assist, or you can set it manually 1, 2, 3, or max. So depending on what material, like I would use a higher air system setting for acrylics, which have a lot more fumes. Certain woods like walnut tends to be a lot more ashy as it's cutting than say basswood. So keeping that in mind, I like that you can manually adjust that. These are the cords that hook up your air assist unit to your actual laser engraver. And I don't know what these are for. I think they're filters. I'll have to read the instructions. Okay, so that is what comes with the air assist unit. So very, very simple, and it has the instructions for how to set it up. Now let's get to the main xTool's S1 unit, and let's see what it looks like, what it comes with. It is a larger unit than their M1 unit. It's got a larger cutting space, which I do like, and additional accessories that you can order for the S1 would be a riser to lift it up to do deeper materials. You have the RA Pro, which allows you to do like cups and mugs and rounded materials. They also have a special pass-through option that hooks up in conjunction with the riser, so you could have like a long sheet of metal or wood and it can move through the laser engraver to do like beautiful signs and other things like that. So I like that they have a variety of tools. They're always expanding, and the S1 was created to be able to expand as they come out with these new options on there, which I do like. So this is a really good unit that will be able to grow with you. So let's open it up and get our first look of the S1. All right, let's cut open the box. It's a pretty decent sized box. Let's see how they package it. Let's get this. I like that it's well taped. Make sure. Okay. Okay, let's open it up. Oh, look at that. They've got the straps. This is very securely.
I know that one.
That's off. This is very securely strapped in here. Okay, I'm really impressed with how secure they've got this packaged. All right. Velcro straps. Okay, so this is our actual unit. Let's pull it out, and everything is packed inside of it. Okay, so we pulled it out of the box. Loved how secure it was packaged in there, so it was nice and safe while transporting. Now let's get this wrapper like open so we can check out the rest of the device. Okay, so I pulled it out of the box and taken off the plastic wrap on there. So it looks like everything is packaged inside. This is taped down. So let's pull off the tape. You can see the boxes inside the main unit where everything is. Again, I do love how secure everything is. And they've got little arrows to show you where to peel off tape that's holding it closed. Okay. Now it's got this protective covering on it. I'm just going to leave it on for right now. I don't want to scratch it up before I move it, but let's open this up and you can see all the boxes. Okay, so what do we have in here? So this is your S1 instructions. So it is your walkthrough for their different materials and things that you can make with the S1, which is nice. It gives you an idea of what you can do with your laser engraver. And this is your user manual. So it'll talk you through like everything that's in it, how to set it up and get it working. So this is important. And then this box right here is materials. So it looks like they have a variety of different materials to test out with your S1, which is nice. This will be your exhaust hose, and it looks small, but it extends like a decent amount. And this is like really heavy duty, sturdy for your exhaust, which is nice. Okay, here's your tools for setting it up. So very important. And what else? There's another thing in here. So if you're wondering what is in this box, these are those triangular risers I talked about. If you don't have the honeycomb to start with, these are what you're going to place underneath your materials to lift them off of the base, so that way you have airflow. So they're little triangular shaped prisms that you would just like lay across your cutting surface to lift up your materials. It makes a huge difference. So if you don't have the honeycomb yet, that's what these are for. If you get the honeycomb, you won't need these per se. Okay, so that's then. Looks like they've careful. Okay. Here are your power cords. This is the 40-watt laser. Again, you can buy the S1 as a to start with a 20-watt or 40-watt. The difference in the wattage is just the power, so you can cut faster and thicker materials. So it's really for the cutting power. Both of them can still do a lot for cutting and fine intricate engraving. And then same size but different color for the IR laser, what you would purchase separately, that you can then use with this machine to be able to engrave in additional metals other than stainless steel as well as plastic. But this is the 40-watt laser. And then what is in this one? Okay, this is your power brick. Okay, so here is your main base for your unit. The shield is a protective shield. It's this green color because it is made to be able to protect your eyes for both the IR laser and the diode laser. So you don't have to wear protective glasses when you use this machine. This front shield that is see-through so you can watch the progress of your project is protective. So this is the same material as the glasses you would normally use, which I love because that way I can have a full view of what's going on and I don't have to worry about putting on any special glasses. So here's the unit. Let's pull back and show you everything it came with. Okay, so this right here is everything that comes with your xTool's S1 Laser Engraver. I'll quickly go through everything again. And again, this is the honeycomb and the air assist that you can purchase separately to use with it. Additional items you can purchase to use with your S1 would be the riser, which is an extra base that lifts your unit up higher so you can adjust the height level of the cutting surface. So you could do thicker materials, or if you use the R RA2 Pro, which is their special device where you can put like tumblers and mugs and ornaments and rings and things to be able to have it turn and hook up with your device to be able to engrave all the way around on that. They've got the IR laser, which allows you to engrave on a bunch of different kinds of metal and on plastic, so it expands what you can use your laser engraver with. And then they have the pass-through part, which hooks onto the riser base and has opening on the front and the back, so you can like load in like a long piece of wood or metal, and it will actually push it through so you can engrave longer pieces of wood or metal or what you're working on, which is kind of cool. I don't have those at this time. I just have the honeycomb and the air assist. As I get the other items, I'll make sure I put up some YouTube videos so you can see like what they are, how they work. I will be doing a whole series of videos here on YouTube to actually show you how to use your device, to show you some tips and tricks. If you have any specific questions about xTool's S1, add it to the comments below. I'll make sure that I address it, but also that I will be creating content to address those things in the future, both here on YouTube as well as on my blog, thequietgrove.com. So again, what it comes with, this is your actual laser module. I have the 40-watt unit. You can also order the S1 with the 20-watt if you prefer, and I'll do videos and go into the difference between the 20 and the 40-watt. And the IR laser is about the same size. It like interchanges, but you do purchase that separately. You have your exhaust hose that you hook up to the back. This you'll need to have go out the door or window or area, so that way it pulls the fumes of what you are cutting and engraving outside of your house, which is very important. It comes with your power cords. These are your little triangular risers. So if you do not purchase the honeycomb, you will want to use these. I use these all the time. Anytime I am cutting any project, I always use these because you want airflow underneath your material, so it helps do better cutting with less scorching of your material. This is your user manual, and it talks you through setting up not only your actual S1, but it also has instructions to how to install like your air assist, how to use your honeycomb, how to use the other things. This is like your ultimate little user manual. You do not want to misplace that. Then you have your little toolbox. This is for all your extra parts, your main parts for setup that you will use. And again, it talks you through how to use that. This right here is a fun book. It walks you through all of xTool's like different materials that they offer, because not only do they sell the laser engravers and accessories, but they also have a whole line of just tried and trusted materials, really great quality control materials that works with their units. And what's nice is they go through and say, here's the woods, and for each of the materials they tell you which machines it works with, saying this one will work with our M1, this one will work with our S1, so you know which materials to use with your laser engraver from xTool's, and gives you some ideas of things that you can make with it, which I do like. Now, for the materials, I do love that it comes with an assortment of materials to get you started. So if you don't already have materials that you've already bought to engrave, and you're just trying to test it out and see what you can do, it comes with two clear acrylic ornaments. Now, this is a diode laser. It cannot engrave or cut clear acrylics. It can cut dark cast acrylics, but not clear. So why would we have clear acrylics in here? Well, you can engrave if you mask it. So you would do a water-based like paint, or you would use a masking laser engraving masking sheet over the area. And if you do that, then you'll be able to engrave that surface. So it does come with your masking on there, so you can engrave your ornaments. It has it looks like two stainless steel necklace pendants that you can engrave on. Now, even though this is a 40-watt, it can still do very, very fine, intricate engraving in addition to fast and thick cutting of specific materials. So it gives you two stainless steel little pendants. I'm excited for these. Probably make something for myself and my daughter to wear, little matching things. This is a slate coaster. Love engraving and customizing slate coasters with my M1. Excited to try it out with the S1 and see how it works. This right here is, I saw on the forums a lot of people are asking, what is this? This is actually acrylic. So this is an acrylic sheet. Some acrylics out there are sold and they have a clear like plastic film on it that you have to peel off before you cut. This is one that has a paper cover on it, so you can leave the covering on when you're cutting the acrylic and then peel it off afterwards so you don't risk scratching your acrylic. So this is a sheet of acrylic, which it looks like it's a black. Let me peel off the corner just to check. So diode lasers can cut acrylic. Yep, it's black. So they do best with darker colors. And because it's a blue laser, they don't really cut blue, clear, white very well, but they do cut black fantastically, as well as other solid colors like green, red, gold. So you still have a variety. So it's got, I think looks like it's a 3mm black acrylic. This is a sheet of 3mm basswood. Can do some gorgeous projects with. And they even have a sheet of faux leather. Now, not all faux leather or not all fake leather is laser cut. Is good to work with lasers. Depending on how they treat it, certain leathers and faux leathers can become toxic if you use lasers to cut them and to engrave them. So you really want to make sure you get the right kind. This is one of xTool's faux leathers, so it is safe to use with your laser engraver, and I've done some beautiful bookmarks and other projects using the laser engraver, so excited for that. Now stay tuned, I will be doing some fun little DIY tutorials coming up for laser engraver, as well as some tips and tricks for some videos. So again, if you have any questions about it, add it to the comments below. Follow me here on YouTube so you can be notified when the rest of the videos come out. And I will also be doing a series on my blog, thequietgrove.com, where I compare the S1 with the M1, the similarities and the differences, where I show you projects that you can do with your laser engraver, as well as how you can use this for small business. We use ours to make products and to sell, as well as to sell designs for income for our family. There's lots of things that you can do to use this to bring in extra income for your family, and some other fun projects. So stay tuned and check that out. I will have all the links in the description below.